Hello, hi guys. Oh, okay, hold on, let me change back. Effects that I saw just now that I really liked. It has a nice color. Hi. Okay, I think this one. So yes, day 120, 120. 4 months of FUN-xercise and my 1 meal a day and low carbs, low sugar. Today I did bake some cookies that has stevia, artificial sweetener inside. So that's for someone. But I did test one cookie, so it's pretty sweet for me. I did put like salted caramel chocolate chips inside this chocolate cookie that I made today. So lots of butter inside. But anyway, like I say, I made it sweet with stevia, at least so-called the healthier artificial sweetener, but not for myself. It's more for someone who didn't like the other cookies I made. So I thought, okay, since the person is not literally, following my health so-called diet, it doesn't kill to put some sweetener. So I got stevia and put some sweetener, about 1 teaspoon only, to make 6 cookies, large cookies. And yeah, to me it's quite sweet. It's much sweeter, so it's meant for the person. Anyway, let's get going. Okay, without further ado, 120 days, yay! So keep going, 4 months and months, hopefully to years and more and more. Yeah, don't give up. Whatever you do, don't give up. I'm going to share with you guys some stories. Two friend, one Thai friend, maybe he's here today. Hi. Konbanwa, sawadika, sawadika for my Thai friend. Of course, konbanwa. Hello, good evening. 晚上好, 傍晚好. And 안녕하세요. So yeah, I'm going to share with you 2 stories. One is a Thai friend who messaged me and said that he was watching my live video and it inspired him and he needs to change as well. The second story is a friend who I have not chatted with for quite some time, and he's a bit more senior than me, but he was talking to me because he was surprised that I lost weight and stuff like that, because I think the last I saw him was maybe a year or 2 ago, maybe. But I did chat with him from time to time and stuff like that online. So the thing is, you're just searching on my habit monitoring. So the thing is, okay, let me see. Time now is about 7:13. So we shall end at 8:13, 8:15. Okay, so the other friend chatted with me, was saying that I was so surprised that I lost weight. So I shared a lot. I know it's quite long-winded. I was telling her my history of why I did this and what has happened, my health going up, what health problem I had in the past, and hence the emotional trigger also that made me want to do this. And then he shared with me some sad news. The sad news is not on him, although he's not the super healthiest guy. So I think he also wanted to change now. It's more like he has a partner. Okay, I don't know whether it's a guy or girl. I don't know, but he has a partner, probably a very very close friend or very very close partner that's helped him or he stays with. So in the message, I was telling him first like, okay, I made all these changes and stuff like that, and then he said okay, thank you, like short sweet answer, and it was like encouraging also and stuff that like I'm doing this for myself and it worked. And then he wrote something like thank God you're not doing this, like something like in the lines of like, thank God you're doing this naturally, you're not doing any surgical anything surgical lah. But I kind of like shared with him, oh yeah, I did have surgery before, and in fact a few years ago I almost I went to Tan Hospital to talk to a doctor about possible bariatric surgery to my stomach. Like, because at that time I was so fat, right? I was so, and my heaviest. Again, I'm not fat shaming or whatever, but my weight directly affected my spine problem. So I was at my heaviest, really not feeling well. My back had aches and stuff quite often. So I was kind of asking the doctor, and discuss whether should I take up bariatric surgery to reduce my appetite, so that I can eat less and therefore bring out the weight. Now, the thing about bariatric surgery is that it doesn't treat, it's symptomatic, so to speak. It doesn't treat the cause. And for me, my cause is that addiction to food, addiction to sweet stuff and junk food and fast food and stuff. So even if I reduce my appetite in one meal, it doesn't change my mindset. You get what I mean? So bariatric surgery to the stomach, they tie it, they put something in it, they cut it, they bypass it. So basically ways to restrict the amount of food you can eat. in a meal. So it might reduce your appetite because apparently there's this thing called ghrelin. So it's triggered by the food that goes in, and if you have a restricted space, it restricts the message to your brain that, oh no, it sends a message to your brain that, oh, you're full already because it's filled with food so quickly, so easily. So the negative effect is that some people, yes, do lose a lot of weight. The other side effect will be like, you might end up still eating a lot more because you have the craving, because you didn't change the mindset, but only physically, you can't eat a lot, you get what I mean? So portion may be controlled, but it still doesn't change your mindset. So if you're the type, which I believe I am, not like I went through psychological testing and all this, but I'm pretty sure I am addicted to food and sweet stuff and junk food and stuff. So I might eat multiple meals, although small meals, because I will get full easily if I do the surgery. Then it will defeat the purpose. So thank God I did not do that. I thought to myself that, hey, let's try naturally, because again, from things I read and documentary, people who went through that, you know, like I said, they need a lot of also willpower to change now. Now, going back to my friend's message, so I was talking to him, and the next thing was, he said his partner went to do this enteroscopy or something, basically something to do with the stomach. I'm not exactly sure it's bariatric or not, but so I do a stomach, he bleed a lot, and basically what he's trying to say, I think he passed away, okay? So it was sad. It was sad news when I saw that. I was like, oh shit. But I shared with him about that bariatric before he said this, so I didn't know where he's still leading, because he was saying about, oh, lucky you didn't do surgical procedure. So that's why I added that as like, oh, I almost did, you know. But so when he said that, I was like, oh shit. I feel really sad for him. In a way, I also felt very lucky that, I mean, it's not like being Freuder. Obviously, I wish that his friend went through whatever surgery, survived, and then, you know, lost weight or basically get healthier because of the surgery. But the friend did not survive, or I mean the partner did not survive. He says loss of blood, too much loss of blood. Maybe he has other underlying medical problem, and the loss of blood was an issue that, you know. So it reminds me of back then, a few years ago when my dad passed away. Also the loss of blood in his brain, brain aneurysm. It's like the brain was filled with blood, couldn't be saved. The doctor said because he's on medication, he's on this blood thinning drug. So if they operate, he'll just bleed to death also. So yeah, so that's why I keep telling my friends also, health, so important. Okay. It's my Spotify suddenly listening like what I'm talking about, and it suddenly just stopped. What's going on, man? Hold on, hold on, what's going on? Play, come on. Okay. Anyway, so like, yeah, so I was saying, so what happened is, so I shared that to him, and in a way, not that being Freuder, I'm not gloating that his partner died, obviously. I don't wish that to ever happen to anyone. But it's more like, luckily, in the sense that I didn't go through that phase of resorting to surgery to control my health. You know, like back then the surgery to my back is really no choice. Because I tried 2 years of physiotherapy, did not work. And it just got worse and worse and worse to a point that I really want to bang my head to die because it was so painful. So, spent the 20,000K, actually my dad helped me to pay most of it, because we went to a private. I went to a government hospital back then, the restructured hospital, but they did not want to operate on me. They just sent me to do anesthesia, I think, to inject, to numb my spine, okay, all the way in another hospital. Actually, they sent me to another hospital to do that because they're very specialized. They had to do it under X-ray machine. And it did go away, but 1 week later it came back, and it got worse. So no choice, I just went straight to the private clinic, private hospital, and get it done on that night itself. And like I said, it cost 20K. Surgery, stayed in hospital for 4 days, came out and recuperate for 1 month, and then it got better, you know. But I did not change my weight at that time. That was 2007. That's like 12 years ago. So 5 years later, I got my first relapse. My left leg numb. Last 3 digit now is still very weak, and the nerve is kind of affected. So the muscular part of my left is not that strong. So I rely on my right a lot. At that time, I remember I quit falling over because my left leg is actually weakened because of the relapse. That's the first relapse. Now last year, which is about 6 years after that first relapse, which is my second relapse. That was during my work. I was carrying things and it just triggered. So it became on my right side of my hip instead. That was painful. So whole month it was just stand, sleep, sit, also painful. But that still doesn't change me. But during that time, I already started changing my diet. I did. Because I know that I can't continue getting heavier and heavier and heavier. Because at my heaviest 2 years ago, 2017, was about 126 kilograms. And there's so many clothes I can't wear. I feel so sluggish. I feel lots of back pain. And just terrible state. And I fall ill quite often, yeah. Fall sick quite easily. If someone is sick in the office, I'll sure get it the next day. Seriously, very easily. But nowadays, things have changed. Like I said, as I get healthier, I don't get sick so easy, or even I do get sick, which is like what happened, I think about a month into this day, into this regime, right, this FUN-xercise. I recovered within a week. I didn't see a doctor. I just took Panadol to bring down my fever, and I still exercised when I was still kind of sick. Because I can still kind of work it out. I wasn't so badly sick, you see, but I didn't get flu and cough. And so, yeah, things has been going up. So that's why I shared to that friend, and hopefully he didn't reply after that. I don't know, maybe it's too emotional. I didn't know the full story. I keep asking him. I did ask him like, oh, can you tell me a bit more? What's going on? Like, what happened to your partner? But anyway, I ended with saying, like, sorry if they bring something personal. Yeah, just hope that he himself also get healthy. Hopefully, what I'm doing also inspire him to actually start doing something, because like the same thing I told these two friends, this one and the earlier one, which is a Thai friend, that you have to do it for yourself. In other words, no one in the whole world, they can give you all the support, but it's not going to help. Trust me, it's not going to help, because the only thing that really can help yourself is yourself. And that's what happened to me. Because everyone in the whole world wants to help me for the past 30 years. I mean, the army did whip me to shape, but that's like by force, a regimentation. I lost 20 kg, no doubt. I'm very grateful for that. But unfortunately, my mindset did not change. In fact, I hated it, and I guess in a way it's like a rebounding or rebellious to the regimentation. So I just let my body go after army, went to university, and went to work, and my weight will just keep climbing and skyrocket. And get heavier and heavier and more unhealthy. So now looking back, and same thing I tell these two friends, like, only you yourself can make that change, and that you want to change. You need to find some kind of trigger, I don't know. For me, it's an emotional trigger. For some people, maybe it's a trigger like, say, I want to live longer for my kids, or I want to take care of my family or something, so I have to be there for them, I have to be healthier. So only you, seriously, can make that change yourself. No one can do it for you, seriously. You can get all the medical help, all the professional, all the doctors, your parents, your colleague, your closest friend, your partner, your soulmate, tell you and make the most healthiest meal, and yet you don't want to change. You will tend to overeat, you will eat junk food, you will not exercise, you will do all shit stuff except to get healthy. So seriously, just like I keep telling my friend, I can share all this to you. I'm not a medical professional, but I'm just saying from my own experience. If it happens to you, well, or you're in the same shoe as me, well, everybody is different. So we have a different strategy to lose weight or to get healthier. Again, weight is just part of the equation, not all the equation. More important, mental health, internal health. So part of the mental health is that you want to change, Be it, like I said, just like I keep always saying to friends, the change is not just, say, getting healthier. The change is also like, maybe financial, you get out of debt, you earn more money, and that's something that I'm still trying to figure out on my own as well, okay? Trying to earn my own money, trying to do my own business. And, your career, maybe you want to climb out, family, friends, or relationship, you want to get better at it, so spend more time or whatever. So only you can change, you have to want to do it. So that's my takeaway. It's simple, but it's so hard to do, trust me. It's simple. The message is so simple. You want to do it. Okay, you got that, the willpower, you just need the one. But doing it for a period of time, consistently, with accountability, which is what this video is about for me. Accountability is the toughest thing in the world. Really the toughest thing in the world. That's why I never succeed in the past 30 years. Like I said, only army whip you to shit because it was like by force. You have no choice. It's either do it or you go to jail. Okay, not jail, but you get reprimanded really badly, or get punishment or whatever, like military law, So at that time, yes, I lost 20 kg, but that was when I was much younger, you see. I was like 19 to 20, 21 years old. So 2.5 years, my time is 2.5 years now. And in fact longer, because I did basic military training, pre-basic military training. We had to go, big guys like us had to go in earlier and do like a few more months of training. So I lost 20 kg, my lighter was like 74 kg. I went in at around 98 kg, I can remember. That was in junior college, 18, 19 years old. You know, I was at my heaviest at 90 years old, which is about 98 kg. I remember I haven't went past 100 kg. But after army, I just let go. I guess it's rebellious. I didn't like the regimentation, but I am grateful still to military to have changed my mindset to a certain extent, and to give me the chance to go overseas and volunteer. And that's how I got my money to actually buy my first video camera and laptop, and hence it kind of built my career from there, in a sense. So that money did help me a lot during army. Yeah, you sign on for 3 months to go overseas mission, and it will be like paid regular, like a regular military. At that time I was a sergeant, third sergeant. So for 3 months roughly I earned about 10k, which is a lot, trust me, which is a lot. For back then, in 1998, 99, okay? And you were 18, 19 years old, that's like, to me it's like a full-time pay, you know, and more, I would say. So yeah, that's how some of my friends actually end up going to the military because they pay quite high for a beginner, for the entry level. But it's not a cup of tea for everyone, for sure it's not. Not for me, I'm really not into the regimentation. But anyway, but it did build my character and mindset about life, and so-called, as they say, like the cliche word, from boys to men. You grow up to be a better male guy, okay? I won't say I'm a man, you know, like, you know, I'm not dad, I don't have kids and stuff, so I think I still got a lot to grow, of course. Anyway, so long story short, you just got to change. You got to want to change. You need some kind of trigger and accountability and all these factors to make it work, and you know, make it a good habit. If you don't, like I said, no matter what, it will not work. It may work initially, but it will not last forever, and then you'll drop off, and then you'll just I don't care and eat all the shit, and basically you just think it doesn't work, and then you go back to the old habit, and so you can see the vicious cycle. So you need to create a virtuous cycle instead of vicious cycle. The vicious cycle is, I do it for a while, it doesn't work. Hey, so impatient, and therefore you actually convince yourself that it doesn't work, and therefore you stop doing it. Seriously, and that's unfortunately is how human works, how most of us work, I guess. And from what I read, again, that's why I always like to read and watch documentary on successful people. Very common trait, all of them say the same thing: build a good habit in your life. Wake up first in the morning, make your bed, or do something, meditate or something. So that's a good ritual, good stuff. I'm not asking you, wake up first thing, take drugs. Wake up first in the morning, smoke. That's bad habit, obviously, right? And if you start a bad habit, you will continue bad habit throughout your life. So don't, okay? So yeah, so that's why I'm doing this exercise for 120 days already. No stop. Even if I'm outside, got meeting, I'll be doing in the gym. If I'm near my home, I'll come back, do at least half an hour, okay? Because for me, again, I consulted also, I read also, for my height, weight and body, I need to do 120 to 130 beats per minute. Now it's 132, so I already exceeded it for at least half an hour. So in the beginning, when I start this, I only did like 15 minutes. And then the week after, 20 minutes, 25, 30, 35, and then I keep climbing out. So now, I'm doing maximum 60 because going beyond, although yes, it will continue to burn some calories, but I feel a bit counterproductive for me, because later on after today, I want to start doing some kind of strength training, you know, to start building muscle mass. And the balance, there's still 24 hours in the day, right? And you sleep, let's say 7-8 hours. And then the remaining, after minus the remaining 60 hours, right? I mean, you want to do work as well and do other creative stuff. For me, creative things does take time, it does, okay? I'm getting better at it, but it takes time to be, you know, to concentrate and try to manipulate, be it audio, visual, video. So it takes time to actually generate creative works. But I'm still finding ways to make it even faster and you know, improve the efficiency. Anyway, so that's why I'll put myself as a goal, do 60 minutes. And anyway, that's recommended lah. I'm not a bodybuilder, I'm not an athlete. My job is not to win some sports event or competition. So I don't have to do like 1, 2, 3 hours of exercise just to keep fit and body build or whatever. A bit extreme, that would be too extreme for me in my case. But of course, you're an athlete and stuff like that. Whole day doing sport and exercise and trying to improve your game is normal. That's your job. That's a career. That's different. So anyway, again, thank you so much. Hello, konbanwa, sawadee-krap, annyeonghaseyo, 傍晚好. Thanks for viewing. Pravit. So thank you so much for the likes, the love, and the comments. Hope I in turn encourage you guys as well to stay fit, change your mindset for the better. Be it career, finance, and relationship, and your health. Very important. No health, no point if you have money. No point if you have the best relationship. The health is just detrimental to whatever you do in your life. So again, domo arigatou gozaimasu, 감사합니다, 谢谢多谢感谢 selamat kopungkap, 感恩 nandri tayabat, terima kasih, dankeschön, obrigado, grazie, spasibo, muchas gracias, and merci beaucoup. I forgot that. Oh yeah, so I'm just playing from a random playlist. So I'm going to try to influence. Again, I'm building a habit on my AI in my Spotify because they use some kind of AI to actually recommend songs. And if you keep playing like certain tempo or genre of song, they will learn and they'll start recommending those kind of songs to you. So that's what I'm doing now. So I'm going to just really randomize, let it play. I hear some song that some beat. Okay, I can still exercise to it as long as I'm keeping to my minimum 15 kilometers per hour. In fact, now it's like 16, 17 kilometers per hour. So after today, I will increase my resistance tomorrow onwards to 8 out of 8. Okay, so 8 out of 8, which is the maximum resistance for this bicycle. Unfortunately, it's a cheap one, so that's the maximum you can go. So I'm going to do that tomorrow onwards. So today, 120 days. So 4 months already, 4 full months. Okay lah. If you consider 30 days is 1 month lah, so it's about 4 months lah. About 4 months of exercise, eating 1 meal a day, eating low carbs, no sugar. Although today I did mix a sugar with chocolate chip cookies, and I did try one with flour and one without flour. So again, I like to experiment my food again and start and learn from it. It's sweetened because it's meant for someone else. Although I did eat 1 piece just to taste. And yeah, to me it's pretty sweet. I only put 1 teaspoon of sugar to make 6 big cookies, so I think that's reasonable lah. But inside there is sea salt chocolate chips as well. So you have some kind of sweet, salty flavor inside as well. So hopefully the person that makes the chocolate chip cookie for will enjoy it. Because previously I made a healthy version without salt, without sugar at all, and it's pretty bitter because of the 100% cocoa that's inside. Oh yeah, I did use cocoa powder this time as well. Zero sugar cocoa powder. So it will give you the cocoa taste, but it's like super bitter. Because pure cocoa is bitter, really bitter. But I slowly got used to it. I quite liked it now a lot. So yeah, so those remaining 4 big cookies. Thank you, man. The other cookies that I made for myself is like smooth, super like half the size. Because I just want to taste it, that's all. So anyway, yes, I started using stevia. Yes, it's quite sweet actually, stevia. Although they say it doesn't spike insulin, the insulin level will go up. And there's carbs, there's calories obviously inside and stuff. They said no. They said stevia, inside it's a mix of erythritol, which is a sugar alcohol, and 0 calories, 0 carb. So that's why they say it's very good for people on ketogenic diet, low carb diet, people with diabetic, although I don't have diabetes. So, but my concern is all these chemicals, although it's derived from natural fruits and vegetables or something, and fermented, and they derive all these sugars, what's the long-term impact? We're not sure, because I've not really seen a convincing study done, because this thing has been quite relatively new. It's not like been around for centuries, okay, but this extraction of stevia, erythritol, xylitol, and all the other whatever toll, it's actually sugar alcohol. When they say sugar alcohol means they ferment from whatever plant they were using, and the residue has this sugars that's produced, okay, this glucose and stuff like that. And it's just that there's no ethanol. In other words, it doesn't have the alcoholic content, but it's just still called sugar alcohol. So sometimes when I first started, and a lot of people who started into so-called wanting to know more about nutrition got quite very confused. Because, okay, my first takeaway like years ago was that we didn't know back then, I think it's more than decades ago, that sugar is only from sugar, sweet sugar, There's no sugar inside carbohydrates. Inside starchy food. But it's wrong. Starchy food will be metabolize and turn to sugar as well. Okay, but the sugar is not the sweet sugar. They just term it as sugar as a lump, which is bad, I think. That's what confuse people. It's more like it turned into glucose. Okay, and basically the basic building blocks of sugar in that sense. But they just, in the layman terms, could just call it sugar. So a lot of people didn't know that. And so we eat so much carbohydrates and stuff like that, eat so much rice, noodles, and think that it's not sugar, it's not sweet, so I'm okay. Wrong. So ever since a few years ago, I started cutting down on the amount of rice and bread, which I love. I love bread so much, but it's so starchy, okay? And they use yeast and stuff, which has a lot of gluten as well. So although I don't have celiac disease, gluten I still feel generally doesn't work for me. That's that year when I ate so much carbohydrates, starchy food, because I was on a Chinese vegetarian diet to try for 1 year, I gained 10 kg. And that's the year that I got very, very heavy. And I ate a lot of mock meat. Mock meat has lots of this kind of gluten inside. So, no to gluten for me. So again, see, decades ago, we think sugars only in sweet sugar, but no. When you break it down, they are all simple sugars, which is like glucose. It's found in all the starchy stuff. Rice, noodle, bread, pasta. Okay? Although even if you eat brown rice version, low GI, which is low glycemic index, which means it doesn't spike your insulin. The insulin is slowly maintained and then sustained for a longer time, which means you don't get hungry so easily, and therefore you don't have to keep eating again and again. I mean, if it works for you, good. I mean, some people eat multiple meals, small portion, fine. For me, it doesn't work because since I'm addicted to food, right? Any chance that I eat, I have a tendency to overeat. So I talked to this in great lengths to my doctor, and in the end, my doctor also, or should I say the dietitian, also agreed that what I'm eating now is fine. Keep to it, no harm done, because I've been doing my blood tests and my body composition tests. Oh, nice, perspiring now. And my health is going up, and my weight, fat mass has been going down. So it's been doing good for me. Again, it's a bit more extreme to eating 1 meal a day, but it works for me because it takes my mind off thinking about food. I mean, I still think about food, trust me, the addiction is still there, but I think about how to make it healthier, how to cook nicer, a tastier meal, but in a healthy way, using the vegetable, using no sugar, how to bring out the sweetness, the natural sweetness in vegetables. So I tend to use a lot of like carrots, pumpkin, bananas, and stuff like that, or even tamarind, which has some kind of sweetness inside as well, to bring out the flavor in food. I did use honey recently a bit, just to sweeten a bit of my so-called the bread, the ketogenic bread and cakes that I made. But again, I try to keep it low amount, just enough to give it that kick. Because I realized it's not that I have addiction back to sugar. I'm pretty sure it's always there, but it's more like of all the natural sugars, right? Honey is at least the better one, but it's still concentrate, so be careful. Okay, it's still lots of sugar content inside. So I rather sweeten it with bananas and stuff. Yeah. So recently I bought some special banana. Special banana. A type of banana I have not bought before. It's like a merah pisang, which is like a red banana, but much thicker, much bigger. So it's like, whoa, I've not seen this before. And it's not as fibrous as the merah, the red bananas. They just call it heavenly banana. Really, they put Malaysian heavenly banana. Okay. I need to go and find out. They didn't write the species of the banana. I need to go and find out what's this heavenly banana, Malaysian heavenly banana. Maybe it's also of course a red banana, but it's a different type. So when it's ripe, right, it's actually quite sweet. Just like it's quite sweet, but not as fibrous. Not as fibrous as the regular red banana, which is a bit smaller, not so thick. This one's super thick. Like when I can grab fully the whole diameter, the circumference of this banana. So it's like wow. And when they come in a bunch of 4, they don't kind of like a stock where there's like 10, 15, those kind of smaller bananas that's huge spread. This one's like only 4 stalks. Very interesting. So anyway, yeah. So that's so far been my journey in food and trying to make things more interesting and how I can make it more healthy and stuff. Yeah. So I'm still experimenting with food because I want to see how it changed and affect my diet as well and how my body reacts to it. Because I do believe that everyone has a certain sensitivity to certain food type, be it sugars, or be it fats, or certain kind of fats, trans fat, whatever. I know trans fat throughout the studies, everyone just say it's bad, so avoid trans fat, seriously. Always look at the nutritional value in the back. In the past, I try to, I only look at very superficial thing. I was looking at nutritional value at first and I see, oh, got sugar, no sugar, yeah, like that's it. But if you look at the carbohydrate value, level, exact trans fat, what kind of fats inside, saturated, mono, unsaturated, and per 100 gram. Sometimes they don't put per 100 grams, see. So then it's very hard to determine. Because you say one scoop or one portion. Then what's one portion? One portion could be 200, 300, 500 grams, you see. So you need to see that they break down by 100 grams. If not, you have to go calculate. And roughly you count like calculate the amount of carbohydrates or how much sugar inside. And then I'm still not at that very high level of calculation and measurement of how much I should eat. I know that on average, an adult roughly 2,000 to 2,200 calories. But for me, because I'm quite sedentary, literally if I eat only half that amount, I think I'm still fine. So sometimes that's why I've been eating and cooking for my own, because I can regulate the amount of like carbohydrates that goes into my diet and how I can cook it in a way that I can fulfill and satiate my appetite without overeating it, without too much calories, too much carbohydrates, And again, as I go more into this journey, I realize, oh, not all fats are the same. There's different kind of fats, different kind of sugars, different kind of calories. Not all calories are the same as well. 1 calorie of this food is not the same as 1 calorie of that food. So these are just different. So slowly, I'm still working things out. I'm not a guru, okay? I don't think I'll ever be, because I think that's the beauty in learning, is that you forever is learning and researching and looking at reports and looking at how medical professionals, maybe have some new statistic that show, So that's why I say, back then 30 plus years ago, when we brainwashed to think, eat more carbs, more rice, and that's why food pyramid, the base is all rice and noodles. That is terrible advice. Okay, apparently the guy who came out with it in America was saying that was because they want to use that as a replacement and also add sugar to replace fats. And then now 30 years later, fats is not that bad, okay? Because it's like saying, because they believe that eating fats means that you get fat. Not 100% wrong, but not 100% right either. I mean, again, different stories, but nowadays, the medical mindset or the nutritionist are saying that fats is still good, but of course in moderation, everything in moderation, but the reason is like food, why they took out fats, okay, like I said, because of that thinking, but when food is taken out as fats, it becomes bland. It's not a flavorful. Actually, a lot of flavor exists only in the fat-soluble form. So, once you take that out, to make things tasty, they replace lots and lots and lots of sugar, or salt, or sodium, which is terrible. And hence, people are getting diabetic, heart attack and stuff like that. So go and check it out seriously, reports have shown and stuff like that. So I'm not a medical professional, so don't take my advice, go and find out yourself. But from what I read and seen so far, and tested it on myself, once I start cutting down the sugar, I can see, and again by sugar, not just the sweet sugar, okay, meaning the simple sugar in starchy food, because they break down into sugars. So rice, noodle, all this I cut away or have very little portion, and even if I do have it, I try the low GI version so that my insulin level don't spike out so quick and make me feel so hungry after just a few hours and you want to eat something again, you see. So and again, you don't want to spike your insulin, because by spiking insulin, it don't regulate your insulin level, and that's how people get diabetes. Insulin not controlled, and insulin level becomes like erratic. So again, that's all part and parcel of everything that we do. So that's why. So again, back to my earlier when I first started saying that I spoke to these 2 friends, and yeah, I'm just glad that I shared with them my journey. One of the friends, like I said, was sad that towards the end of the conversation, he revealed that his partner passed away because he tried some kind of, I believe, he said another word, enterotropic, I think, or something. I think something to do with the stomach or internal, to control something, I guess. Maybe it's the appetite or what. I'm not 100% sure yet, but he didn't tell me the full story. But that surgery is supposed to, I think, help him in his health or something, but bleed too much, he passed away. So pretty sad for him. But in a way, I was looking back because 3 years ago, I almost at that stage of doing the bariatric surgery. Thank God I did not go with it. And let's find ways naturally to change. And again, change can only be done if you want to. If you don't want to, no help in the world can actually change you, seriously. It might change you for a while, after that you go back to your old ways. Unfortunately, that's how our human brains are, I guess, weak in that sense. That's why, you know, people who are commandos and successful people, their mind is so strong. They have the willpower to change and want to change, and they keep working at it, developing good habits and stuff like that. Anyway, about half an hour has passed. I thought I talked so much and it should be like more than that, but anyway, half an hour has passed. Again, thank you so much. Hi guys, thanks for viewing. Konbanwa, sawadika, annyeonghaseyo, 晚上好. Hey, hey, hey. This song is called Slumber by Pixel, P-I-X-L. Yeah, I've never heard of this artist before. So now I'm just letting Spotify play random and recommended music. Any song too slow, I will skip it. So the way is training it to keep playing all the interesting new songs that I've never played before, and hopefully at a tempo where I can work out to. Frankly speaking, this tempo is still minimal. It's at my baseline of about 15 km per hour. It's not super fast. Not like that artist called Street, S-T-R-E-E-T, oh my god. Super fast. Talk about music, right? This afternoon I just chanced upon a video that talks about viral video, okay? And this artist, I didn't know, it was like a few years ago. Because I don't listen to rap music, but it's an R&B, I think, rapper from Indonesia. Maybe you guys may know. I really don't know about it. Those who listen to rap music, they know. The guy's name is Brian, I think, but his rapper name goes by the name of of what? Chiga. Something Chiga. Oh my god, I forgot the first word. Anyway, his second name was Chiga because Chiga. Sorry, I'm not being racist here. He said Chiga because he's a Chinese, but because he raps in like black music, right? So black sometimes, you know, derogatively we call him nigger. So that's why he called himself Chinese nigger, Chiga. So I remember now, his first name he called Rich, R-I-C-H, Rich, like, you know, super rich. So it's one of those things like rapping, rap music, they like to talk about richness, money and all this kind of thing and sex. So yes, his music does involve all this thing inside as well. So Rich Chiga, real name I think is Brian, if I'm not wrong, from Indonesia, got like viral a few years ago. I'm not sure how is it now. Maybe he's still super famous or going around touring or something. Apparently the story is that again, how real we don't know, okay? We really don't know. Maybe he's already has that background. He couldn't speak English, okay? So he watches YouTube videos, rapping, and another video was saying that he learns about Rubik's Cube. And he's from there. Again, see different stories, so I don't know what to believe. And from online video, or is it even online video? Maybe he was taught somewhere by someone else. Anyway, or maybe he could already speak English. So from Indonesia, Chinese, learn online video, and he can speak like American English very well, and he learns how to rap. So he raps very well, very, you know, has that flow and tempo and kind of lyrics and stuff like that. So he became famous for that. And then in the West, especially US, basically like, yeah, someone there signed him on as an artist, and yeah, he got famous through that way. And he went to tour or something like that, concerts in US, in New York. So good for him. Yeah, interesting how people get found and how viral works, you know, for him like in this case. So another guy called Gyro, what's it, Gyro? From Australia, also another, oh wait, is it Chinese? I don't think so, but, or is it Asian, Australian? So apparently, he was the one who invented or started the Harlem Shake. No one knew that, so only after this, oh okay, so it's him. So he said he recorded himself. Because the Harlem Shake was another artist who created the music. But the dance, you know, the Harlem Shake where everyone is like normal, and then when the drop of the music and then go crazy, and everyone just go crazy. So he started that, so he went viral. But I think a lot of people didn't know that he started that trend. So I think this video is from Bloomberg, something like that. Documentary, I guess, short documentary. So he was joined up with this guy, Brian, Rich Chiga, in the concert and stuff like that. And that was quite a few years ago, you know, when their viral video and their viral content, I guess. I think they didn't set out to be viral, but somehow they managed to, you know, record, like the guy who's the Rich Chiga, record himself rapping very well and doing all the typical, you know, rap music kind of like things, having alcohol and gun or something like that. So I'm not sure if there's gun, but anyway, like, you know, the typical rap. It's just that he was dressed in a way that's not typical of rap artists, you know, big chain and all. He was like polo, pink polo, and khaki, and oh, he has a fanny pack. I think that's the thing that brought him like more viral, because people think like, oh my god, who is this dorky looking Chinese guy with a fanny pack rapping so well, you know? So that contrast, I think, was how the virality came about, you know? So things that's unique, that's unexpected, just go viral. Anyway, so yeah, it's interesting to understand that how things go viral, and you know, why would people share things? Is it interesting enough, crazy enough, zany enough, quirky enough? You know. For me, it's not like I intend to be viral. Again, this video is just for me to promote my own accountability. Just that friends knew about it, more and more people that added as friends start wanting to watch it or giving me good support and comments. So thank you so much. Domo arigato. Thanks for the likes, the love, and the comment. Hope I make a good example. Okay, eventually as I keep slimming down and hopefully getting more fit. I do post out my health, you know, progress about my my blood test and body composition and stuff like that, and yeah, things has improved over time. Fat mass went down slowly but surely. Again, everything is gradual. I did post a video today, I think, in YouTube, from YouTube, about how one, you know, can succeed in life, being that they start with, they call it the slight age. I think what they meant is literally habit lah. It's the same idea where just building this habit, just do simple stuff for a very long time, you get better at it, and the simple stuff will become like you know, a piece of cake, and then you'll keep rising up the ranks of doing something more complex, I guess, and be more and more successful. So start simple, but do it regularly, daily, you know, enough that you build that habit, and it becomes muscle memory, you know. So I guess when it becomes muscle memory, you get very good at it. So that's ultimately one word, mastery, right? As they say, a mastery. You want to master a music, an instrument. You want to master singing. You want to master cooking. You want to master getting healthier. You want to master getting better finance. You know, or doing better in your job. You know, technical job or scientific job. Just keep doing it. Keep reading, and you have to do it every day. You know, and then the simple things slowly will build up and you become proficient at it. So mastery, I think that in short, it's mastery. But mastery is something like, I think to people be like, oh my god, this guy must have like already a predisposed talent, prodigy, you know, stuff like that. So since young he can do it. So it's very hard. I can't achieve it and then give up. No, come on, that shouldn't be the way. Everyone blooms or achieve at different rates. Yes, I got friends who started, say, typing on computer when he was, I think, primary 3, primary 4. I even don't have my own computer at that time, I think. Oh, sorry, secondary school. He started real early, so when I knew him in secondary school or JC, he was like doing programming and can type real fast. Because he started young, but he do it regularly. When you're young, you can absorb a lot more. So that's why when you're young, I mean, if you have parents or you have a niece or nephew, when they're young, give them the chance to learn something and learn as much as possible, because that's where you absorb fastest. And be it e-sport, you know, gaming or computer programming, coding, start early. Yeah, sports, you know, start early. The person has a gift for sports, arts, music. Again, you got to give all this opportunity. That's why I know it's quite competitive. I know our friends and I know our parents send their kids to tuition and all sorts of curricular activities. You know. But don't overstress, I guess, you know, you still want your childhood. So I don't know, I'm not a parent, so I'm no status to actually comment how they train their kids. But being a kid before, I know my parents, at least my mom sent me to the community center to learn art. So I did pick up art and drawing, and that's how I guess also partly, I guess, also a slight genetic inheritance from my dad, I guess, because he's also quite creative, he draws something, which I'll be revealing soon, because actually I showed it before in the past. When he passed away, I saw like, wow, his artwork that he's done, the calligraphy, the drawings, Chinese art that he's done, and the sculpture, he really can sculpt. So, and so did my uncle as well. He's like in pastry chef and he can sculpt houses. He showed me a picture before, I was like, wow, you're a chocolatier, use chocolate to create like sculptures of horse, and it's really legit, really beautiful. So I guess I must have picked up that somewhat, you know, so it shows in my artwork when I was young, doing drawing, doing photography more now, and you know, expressing creatively, music, video editing, stuff like that. But again, I know that my strength and weakness are, so I'm trying to like pursue more of my strength. And like for example, photography is one of those that I can't say I'm a super expert now, but I've been doing it for nearly a decade so far, starting with mobile photography, and then DSLR, and then mirrorless, and then experimented with many other kind of sorts of camera, like even computational camera that use 16 lenses, which is the L16 from light.co, Light company. And so yeah, all this gave me more and more practice, and it got slowly better and better. And that's why like the past 2 years I did win third in the photo essay international mobile awards competition, although there's no prize lah, because you only give prize to the grand prize to the first. So I'm still working towards that slowly but surely. Okay, I'm still working on it. So I still take pictures, I still edit videos and pictures, I still submit to various competition, and let's see, you know, let's see how it goes. And from each competition submit, I kind of learn from the individual competition, and I even submit to portfolio reviews to see what I can prove, how others have done it, and again, you know, just keep doing slowly, gradually over time. And like I said, 3 years ago, I did win second in the photo marathon in a Canon competition, which I used a Sony A7R to win as it. Yeah, they don't restrict on the camera type. You can use other camera brands. In fact, the guy who won first, he was using Nikon. So yeah, how I know that, I literally contacted the person to ask. So, and then when I saw the marketing material, he's holding a Canon. You know, like using a Canon kind of thing to suggest he's using a Canon, but no, he's using a Nikon to win the first prize. But hey, Canon, it's Canon's competition, so they can do whatever they want for the marketing. Get me? So the way it's very clever. They open up different brands. So because they know that, I'm pretty sure a lot of other people who are talented are using other brands as well. So they're like capturing everyone from different brands, and in a way, kind of like I can't say misleading lah, but the way they market is like to let people think that, oh, all these pictures are so well taken must be all from Canon. Not true, not true. So sorry, Canon guys, if you're listening to this, I'm not bringing you down, but I'm just telling you this is a fact, okay? And this is what I've seen and experienced because I was one of the winners. And that one, yes, the second prize I did win. So I'm grateful still for Canon. Not that I'm trying to steal away or take away their thunder or whatever, but just that I'm just telling you that, you know, I used a Sony to win a Canon. Not to gloat at it, but because I previously was using Canon to try to win a Canon's competition, but somehow partly my back problem and what Sony A7R can offer at that time because of the low sensitivity in the sensor, I can be more liberal in where I can take the pictures in low light, and it's much lighter because it's a mirrorless. Back then Canon hasn't released their mirrorless at that quality. They have compact cameras, yes, but not at the quality of that Sony A7R. So a few years ago, A7R for mirrorless was one of the at the top, let's put it this way, in terms of overall features and stuff. But there are some features that I don't wish they have, which they don't have, which Canon did well, which is like, you know, like touchscreen, or able to swivel to the front so you can take selfie kind of like pictures. Or sometimes you want to do videos, right? You want to do blog something, or vlog. Then having something to see is always a good thing. So yeah, Sony did not do that. I think maybe the later models might have. I know the successor to my A7R2, the A7R3, still doesn't have that, if I'm not wrong. But they did make some improvement, you know, like making it even more pro, having 2 card slots, and some other things. I can't remember what, but anyway, I didn't upgrade it, so yeah, that's where I'm at. Again, financially, anyway, like I said, I job change and whatever, so I've been a bit more frugal. But let's see. Once I can hopefully start something going, having more regular, better pay or regular income, which I can afford, then yes, I'll try to upgrade my camera equipment. I've been selling off a lot of my old ones. In fact, my original Canon one I sold off as well. Tripod as well, bag as well. So now left with the other current existing camera that I have. Whew. Alright, 8 o'clock. 15 minutes more to go. 1-5. Oh, this one is interesting. It's about Android apartment. Interesting, Android. I don't know what I need to do with Android. Android apartment, and this one is called Let Me Stay Close to You. Let me stay close to you. The Japanese song. Yeah, I never heard this song before. Not even this artist. So thank God I randomized it and let Spotify play. And see, it's playing the kind of tempo I like. And this is like 16, 17 kilometers per hour. Very good. So far, for 4 months, plus 120 days, I have burned 43,792 calories and traveled 1,374 kilometers in the past 120 days. Woo-hoo. So let's keep going. Ganbate, ganbate. Again, thank you for watching. Hey Eric, thanks for support, I guess. Hope you guys are doing well. You know, getting healthier, a bit exercising, change your diet, eating healthier food, mental health as well. Okay, not just internal health. Mental health, you know, de-stress yourself. Sometimes go holiday, take a walk, not spend too much time on the screen, which sometimes I did. I'm guilty as charged. You know, I spend too much screen time. But partly because my work is involving the screen. I have to use the internet and stuff, so no choice. I mean, yeah, I can't say no choice lah. Everything is a choice, that's true. Just like a choice that I made myself want to slim down because of my back problem, and I want to have better health, which I did. You know, I've been taking my blood, hypertension, my blood pressure testing, and for weeks I've been testing, and I did have a software that actually helped test over 5 days period, and yes, it has gone to normal without taking any medication anymore. So yes, thank God. You know, so I'm like off the medication. And yeah, I don't get that kind of pain anymore, you know, the headache or the strain because of the high blood pressure. And I managed to learn how to, I guess, control and calm things down. And so, blood pressure, this afternoon, the friend that I was talking to, the Thai friend, I also tell him, he has high blood pressure, he says. So I tell him, change your diet, but it's not just a diet, that is just one equation. The others will be how you de-stress, or how you stay calm and stuff like that. You know, let's say if you're in a very stressful situation quite often, and or your work is stressful and stuff, and your body just couldn't take it, then your blood pressure keep going on. Seriously, not everyone can work in a high stress situation. Seriously, there are just some of us who can do it much better than the rest. So if you can't, and then high blood pressure keep going up, you got to change it. Maybe that's not the job for you. Trust me, it's not. So it's like two things. You know, your passion in that job might be killing you. Then choose health or job. You know, you might earn a lot of money, but you have the life to live it. Or all the money that you earn will end up become medicine and treatment. So what's the point, right? Think about it. What's the point? So if you can't, you just got to change. Find a better career or job. Change so that your body can heal or, you know, recover or to maintain better health. Yeah. This one is interesting. It's called Pikachu's Lament, red version. So Pikachu is lamenting. Pika. I don't really watch Pokemon shows or comics or whatever, or manga. So I don't know. Maybe this Pikachu lament, the red version. I think there's a different story, right? A different game, right? Gold, silver, and there's red. I'm not really sure what it means, but yeah. And the artist is called the Living Tombstone. Living Tombstone, right? Sam and another guy Bill. Okay, 3% I guess, or 2% in the band. So, created this song. Okay, this song is too slow. Not that I don't like the Pikachu thing, but it's too slow. And the melody, not really very inspiring. Okay, this is a Japanese song. Okay. And the artist is called Emon. Maybe it's from emotion, I don't know. E-M-O-N, Emon. Then bracket T-E-S. Emontes? Interesting name. E-M-O-N, then in bracket T-E-S full stop. I don't know. Do you pronounce it as Emontes as well? Anyway, so it's a Japanese title. Has even a star inside it. I'm not sure. Maybe a Japanese friend can explain. Is the star just a symbol, or is the star referring to something like a short form of Or maybe the word star itself, maybe, I don't know. In Japanese. Kanji or something. So let's go. Yeah, okay, this one. Good tempo. Yeah. I'm doing like 17 kilometers per hour. So this tempo is good, quite moderate. And my heart rate is at what's the heart rate? 131. Okay, that's good. Okay, 10 more minutes and we are done for tonight. Woo! Come on there. 10 more minutes, so maybe 2 more songs? 2 or 3 more songs. Hopefully again what I shared today maybe inspire you guys, maybe encourage you guys, maybe make you guys start thinking about your health and your life. You know, how you can make a change by making small baby steps consistently, making yourself accountable for it. Okay, and that's why, like I said, this video for me in the beginning is my way of accountability. That putting it out there in the public that, hey, I'm doing this for sure and I'm not giving up. Okay, and you can see, that's why I'm topless, because I want you guys to see the change, which it did. You know, literally things are flattened. I still have that little pendant, I know, so I need to find ways to lose the fat. Because here, around the waist is where the fats, around your, you know, visceral fats, maybe your internal organ, the fats, which is very, very more important because you want to lower the visceral fats. It's not just fats in general, okay, but it's the fats around your organ. That's the most crucial one. Yeah. And you know, day by day, I do see my weight still going down, so thank God. It's not super plateauing yet. Maybe it is plateauing because last few weeks it did not lose as much. You know, in fact, I think there's 1 week that I kind of gained a bit more. So it kind of like set me back 1 or 2 weeks, so to speak. So that's why I need to keep monitoring the kind of food and the portion I'm eating. Although now I'm really starting to bake more fanciful stuff, putting a bit more sugary stuff from the bananas and raisins, and sometimes chocolate chips, so I have to be careful on that. I can indulge a bit because, you know, I've been able to reduce, but I shouldn't use the indulgement as a way to reward myself because it will just, you know, becomes a negative cycle because the reward becomes as if like, I need to keep eating sugar. Then in that case it's like, I am just using the addiction as a reward, and that's bad. It's like telling an alcoholic guy, yes, you're off the alcohol, let's celebrate, let's drink tons of alcohol again. So like, what? But not tons maybe he can have a shot of alcohol just to give the feeling, oh my god, this hot alcohol still tastes, and is it nice or not? You know, like for me, now if I go back to the regular sweetness, I find too sweet. Seriously, my palate has changed, has reset already, so yeah. So maybe that's a good thing. So I don't overindulge. I can have just a bit, just to have a taster, that's all. Just to make it like interesting, like, okay. So it is how much. But I still very, very much prefer the natural sweetness and sugar from fruits and vegetables. So carrots and pumpkin, oh fantastic man. Once you roast them, they actually concentrate the sweetness, and then you know you pop them into puree or mash, and you can put them into your soups and stuff, you know, to thicken it naturally. It has carbs, yes I know, water fiber, but it has that natural sweetness also, which does bring out taste in the food. You know, I'm not vilifying that sugar in itself is by nature evil. But the problem is that to us humans, especially big guys, we get fatten up easily because of the sugar and the carbohydrates that's inside, and the calories, and not carbohydrates, calories, sorry. And the sugar is addictive, you know. So by eating a lot, you just keep being addicted to it because sugar is just tasty, you know, sweet. That's why when young, try not to feed your kids so much sugary stuff and candy. Although they can take it, but problem is it will develop addiction, which is what happened to me. I was drinking so much gassy drink because it's sweet and tasty. I didn't really brush my teeth much. So when I grew up to be an adult, seriously, I got a lot of feelings. And now my teeth already, yeah, it's gotten better, I know, but I have so much done to my teeth, you know, because of all the gassy drink, which is acidic. When I was doing it when I was young, and then I went to bed without brushing my teeth off, at least washing away the acid. I got very bad teeth conditions, seriously. So yeah, regret. That's also another regret that I had. But what to do? Didn't grow up in an environment. Not that I'm blaming my parents, but unfortunately I wasn't smart enough or have that determination when you're young to do all this healthy stuff, right? Brush your teeth, not drink soda water, avoid all the candy and stuff like that. But my parents, because they're working for us, 4 kids, so no time to literally discipline. No one at home to discipline. My elder sister and brother, they're their own. That's why I'm not very close to my family. They are their own cliques, and they weren't there to as in nag me or to make sure I don't take the sweet from sugary stuff. And oh well. So too bad. It's my fault. Like when I was young, made all the bad decisions. But then again, if you have the chance, like I said, if you have kids or your nephew or niece, please inculcate good habits to them. Okay? Because when they grow up, they will definitely pick up those habits and it becomes an addiction and you will just continue on. Okay? And maybe a innocent thing by saying that, oh no, I'm pampering my niece, so I should bring them to fast food. They will associate you with fast food. And next time that they grow up, they just want to go fast food. You know, because they associate the family togetherness, the happiness of fast food. So what have you done? The intention may be good, but the execution is bad. And it becomes a bad habit. And then who to blame? You know, go figure, who to blame. You can't say kids is wrong because like I said, kids are impressionable. Like I said, they have not lived enough of their life to see and look back and say, oh yeah, I should have done this because they developed this bad habit and now I'm paying for it, regretful. So don't even start that. So start a good habit down the road at least. Yeah, you probably enjoy life. I know there's a backfire syndrome as well, trust me, because that happened to me as well. The more you don't do something, the more you want to do it. You have to rebel. So it really depends on the personality. That's why I feel I'm personally at fault because I'm quite a stubborn kid and rebellious in that sense. So the more my parents say to learn Hokkien, I don't. That's why I can't speak Hokkien. The more my parents and teachers and nurses and doctors say, don't eat this, stay healthy, do exercise, the more I don't want to. I was that rebellious, which is stupid. To my detriment, yes. So yeah, it really depends. Personality and everything else comes together. So you can't really blame on one factor. But if you could control the factor to help your niece or nephew or your kids and children, then being the adult, the wiser one, you should do that, right? You're the wiser one. So if you lead them down the path, seriously, you have to blame too. The adult, the parent, the guardian, the uncle, the auntie, who give bad advice or bad habit. Okay, 2 more minutes, I guess. This is the last song called I Maiden. Sounds like Iron Maiden, right? The metal music. But this is I Maiden. I-F-E-I-D-E-N. And Tokiwa. T-O-K-I-W-A. Tokiwa. The song is called Love Again. 再爱, I guess, 2 words. No, there's no 再爱 there, but 再吗? 再来 again, 再 again. Love, 爱, love again. Oh, and this tempo is decent. There's that tempo, there's that beat, that hey, you can hear that at the back. Hi, hello, thanks for viewing. Hopefully I in turn encourage you guys also. Thanks for the encouragement to me. You know, again, domo arigato. 감사합니다. 谢谢, 多谢, 感谢. Terima kasih, nandri, tayaman, 感恩, selamat, kopungkap, dankeschön, obrigado, merci beaucoup, gracias, and muchas gracias. Let's go. This song's good. Decent song. Nice melody change, high tempo. Okay, not very high, but definitely higher than my baseline of 15 kilometers per hour. Okay, 1 more minute. And we're done for tonight. Woo. I know most of the time I'm speaking to myself, which is fine because to me this is like my vlog. It's not just accountability because I realized that I should take it like a vlog. So there are things that go through my mind, what I want to express, what I've experienced in the day, stuff like that. You know, I kind of like push, not push, but share it out. Yeah. Mostly it's about food. Yeah, you know, my addiction food is still there, but it's not so addiction in the sense that I want to eat rubbish food. The addiction becomes I want to eat healthy food. So I'm turning my negative addiction to a positive addiction. But I know that the word addiction is very loaded. I know a lot of scientists and especially psychologists people hate this word. Because by saying good addiction is a contradiction. Because addiction, by definition, is a negative thing. You know, but by saying good addiction, I'm saying it's a good habit. Okay, let's put that in another word. So I'm trying to make a good habit from the negative addiction of obsession to food. But my obsession now is healthy food. How can I make it healthier? What kind of vegetables should I try next? You know, how can I cook it better? What kind of oil should I use? What kind of healthy oil? You know, not just olive oil, avocado, and salmon, which I do eat from time to time. And portion control, and how they make it tastier. Because as much as you want to give nutrients to your body, they also kind of like actually food for mind. You know what I mean? If it's tasty, your mind will light up. Seriously, if you have that endorphin effect, you'll be like, oh, very tasty, you know? And you'll be very mindful and you will appreciate the food even more. If you cook healthy food that's like cardboard and yucky tasting, it becomes a torture. Just like this exercise, I'm listening to music, talking, having fun, endorphins kicking out. It becomes fun exercise and it becomes not like a torture. Anyway, alright, time's up. Whew. 8:16. So create good habits, make it fun, make it engaging, then it will not become a torture. It will become a good habit that you're going to keep doing. So that's my strategy, I guess. If you want to ask literally as a summary, is strategy, make habits fun, engaging, then you will not feel like a torture and you will just keep doing it because you just feel happy, right? Everyone wants to be happy anyway. Okay, so take care. Yes, be happy. Okay, please improve, mental health, internal health. Sleep well, rest well, stress free and stuff like that. And eat well, please. Okay, exercise, stuff like that. Okay, take care, guys. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow at day 121 after 4 months already. Sorry, I don't want to keep burping. I think I had too much. Oops. So anyway, take care. 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. 오야스미 나사이.晚安. Selamat malam, selamat tidur. Okay, so that's all. Good night. Have a good evening. Bye bye.